Hello
He's at
guys,
some
good
type.
morning. Hi Kuya Calvin, good morning.
Hey, good morning.
How are you this morning, Kuya?
Oh, I'm doing good. I just got up. I had to stay in a
Me too.
hotel last night. My electricity was out, but it's back on now, so we'll be leaving shortly.
Oh wow, that's awesome. So before we are going to start, Kuya, wait Kuya. Vinco, Robert, Jason, thank you so much for coming. And yeah, I would like you to introduce guys this awesome person, guys. Sunshine Shoulder, known as Calvin, known as Sunshine Shoulder rather. Yeah, the awesome person here in Negros Island. So are you ready, Kuya?
Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's awesome. Always ready, like a Boy Scout. So guys, to all people there, what do you call this one? You are free to ask. You are free to ask too. If you like to, just drop a comment there, and if you like to join here in the panel, you are free to join here. And please, guys, check out the channel of Sunshine Shoulder. What do you call this one? There in the description link that I put there. Thank you so much, guys. And if you have question about Philippines and how to live here, you are free to ask too. Kuya Tarl, good morning. Good morning, Sammy and Calvin by 123 Tarl. And wait, Kuya, someone is in the backstage. Before we are going
Okay.
to longer. One of my loyal supporter, Robert. Good morning, Robert.
Good morning, Sammy. Good morning, Calvin.
Hey, good morning, Robert.
Excuse me, I
Are
just
you
woke up.
are you in the Philippines, Robert?
No, I'm in Virginia. It's 7:05 p.m. here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
don't miss any of Sammy's streams, so I'm there.
yeah. It's the first one I've ever attended. He invited me, so I said he's always on my channel, so I said I might as well support him too.
What's up, Sean?
How you
Hi,
doing,
Kuya.
Cal? I haven't seen you in ages.
Yeah. What's up,
You had me
Sean?
on your panel once.
I did. Yeah. I haven't heard from you in a while. You still coming over?
Yeah, every now and then, but it's all been a matter of timing. I'd be driving late at night mostly, and I catch a lot of Sammys and Darren Dobson. Hopefully, you get to meet him, Cal. Darren Dobson's a great guy. I met him in person in Toronto. And J Mike is another one. I usually catch theirs all the time, but I try to get around as much as possible. But it's hard to talk to
Yeah.
you in your channel. You got a lot of fans.
Yeah, he
Yes.
is. That's why sometimes only I drop a comment there.
Yeah. Let me ask you, what was the name of the woman you were chatting with? I forgot her name. She had a channel too. I haven't seen her. Sean.
Dez's Hangout Heaven,
Yeah, she's
and
still posting. Or
I'm hoping
I'm
so. I mean,
schooling.
she's worked so hard to get her channel monetized, and I helped her as much as I could. And it's like she went back to teaching, I guess, because it's opened back up again, and she
oh,
loves
okay.
teaching. I hate to see her give up her channel. It's like, hey, at least do one a week. You work so hard for it.
Exactly. Yeah.
See, see, and I get to go over there. I'm waiting on my medical form. When I go over there, I wanted to meet you guys too. I wanted to meet as many hosts as I could.
Yeah, I've got a few guys over here now visiting. We were on Bantayan Island
Wow, is it?
this week. Yeah, it's nice. It's really nice. I went
You're on
in
the
2010, but it's different now. after Typhoon Yolanda, it wiped everything out. They rebuilt the beachfront.
You're on the same island as Sammy, aren't you?
Where are you, Sammy?
Here
Where are you
in Basay
located,
Negros
Sammy?
Oriental, kuya. Basay Negros Oriental. We are same island, but you are in
Okay, yeah,
Occidental. I'm part of Negros Oriental. You are in
right. How far
Occidental,
are
right?
you? Yeah, how far are you from Dumagetti?
Um, 3 hours. 3 hours traveled from a bus from Dumaguete to Bayawan City, and 30 minutes from Bayawan to here in my place.
Okay, I look like you've got better signal now. I know I had you on my panel one time, man. You had a lot of trouble with
Yeah,
signal.
I have Wi-Fi now, kuya. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
but Sammy, when I look at it on a map, I've looked at maps. I'm a truck driver. It doesn't
Yeah,
look that far.
Yeah,
Look at
yeah.
but
what's
on
going
the
on the map.
yeah, on those buses, on those Filipino buses, man.
Well, I rode a jeepney once. I was hanging off the back of it, and I was losing weight at a rapid rate, and my shorts fell down to my knees, and I'm hanging off the back of it. I'm afraid to pull my shorts up. We stop, and there's girls there, with, laughing with their cell phones out, and I wear novelty boxer shorts, and the ones I had Sons of Anarchy on it. I looked at the ladies, and I was like, "That's right, ladies, reapers and rockers." They didn't know what I meant by that, but I was being funny. But I
Hey,
don't get embarrassed. I go along with it.
yeah. Hey,
Mm,
Sammy, can you read those comments? Because I can't. I'm on my cell phone, and hell, I'm
sure,
58
kuya.
years old.
We have start question here. Yes, Calvin, did you arrive with a tourist visa and later receive a retirement visa by 1 to 3 time?
No, I'm still on a tourist visa. Before the pandemic, I never heard of an SRV. I mean, I did, but I never knew anybody that had one because the Philippines has such a liberal tourist visa. You can stay here for 36 consecutive months, leave one day, come back and start the 36 months again. No one ever even talked about an SRV until this pandemic. Now all of a sudden, they want you to put, 10,000, 20,000 in a bank. Or if you're in the military, you can get a special military SRV, but there's no need for it, really.
Cal, I thought you had dual citizenship there and here in the States.
No, no, no. I'll never give up my U.S. citizenship.
Oh, you can have dual. That means you're citizens of both countries.
Yeah, yeah, right. I just wouldn't do it. I mean, there's no need for me to do all of that, really. I mean, I don't see any benefit for me
Uh-huh.
other than
But you
not having to leave the country for that one day.
you being married to a Filipina, doesn't that make you a Philippine citizen, sort of?
Well, no, you got you can get like a permanent resident, almost like a green card in our country, but
Wow.
the dual citizenship is something totally different.
So, anyway, kuya, there's a lot of my friends asking me this, and yeah, I would like to ask you, how hard to have or to date a Filipina as a black guy?
How hard is it? What?
Yeah, how hard to have or to date a Filipina as a black guy?
That's not hard at all. I've never had any problems. One thing I know about Filipino people in general is they're not as shallow as we are in the West. They don't. They basically look at character. I've never had a problem. I mean, I never even knew it was an issue until I see so many different vlogs on it. I'm like, Filipinos are black, really. I mean, when you look at
Yeah,
their history, I mean,
true.
I don't even know where that argument came from. But no, I
Yeah.
don't have a problem at all. As a matter of fact, I have too many women interested in me, so I've got
Hey,
to.
Cal. Cal, through personal experience, I found it easy to get beignets, but to keep them, that's been a difficult problem.
Yeah,
Keeping them.
yeah, see, yeah, yeah. See, it's a lot of. That's a great point you make. It's a lot of cultural differences over here, man. That if you can't overcome them, you're not gonna stay together. That's why most of the guys that I know that has a serious relationship, they've had like five or six, and it's not because we're players. It's just because once you get past the looks and all of that, it gets difficult sometimes, man.
Well,
Yeah,
I
true.
felt like there was one or two that I had dated that was trying to commit like you know relationship suicide. It was like they were trying to sabotage the relationship, and I was like, why is she doing that?
Yeah, the one thing that will drive you crazy, Filipinos, they don't want to disappoint you. So they'll tell these little lies, but they don't realize, hell, a lie is a lie. And that drives me crazy. I'm fortunate that Marilyn doesn't do that, but my relationship before that, I mean, she would lie about just anything because she didn't want to disappoint me. And I'm like, I'd rather you tell the truth. Don't lie.
Mm-hmm. That's
But
true.
I'm
no,
the
it's,
one that
it's
made the.
easy. It's easy for me. It's easy for me, Sammy. It's just holding on to them, like Sean said. That's the problem.
I made the joke, Cal, long ago that Asian women won't date Godzilla because I stand 6'5". I make them look like little girls standing next to me.
Yeah. Well, I've got a friend over here now. He's 6'4", and hell, he's a 6'4". He's 6'4". He's a black guy. He's got a rotation. He's got like four or five that he's rotating.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you're not gonna have any problems over here.
Oh, we're like a giant to them, though. I'm surprised they're not
Oh,
intimidated or
oh,
scared of us.
absolutely. Well, that's what he said. He said when they
Mm.
first meet him, they're afraid of him.
Hey,
So
Sammy.
how long you live here in the Philippines, Kuya San? Kuya Calvin.
On and off since 2009. I actually came here the first time
Wow.
April of 2009, but I've been here this time a little bit over 3 years. I'll be making my immigration run soon. I'll probably fly out to Guam, get a physical, and come back.
Mm-hmm. So for that long that you are living here, Kuya, have you experienced racism or judged by Filipino as a Black American?
No, no, um, never. I
That's
mean, I haven't had anything that resembles trouble in all of my 13 years. I did an interview with a couple. She's half black, half Filipino, and he's Australian. They're 75 years old. They just moved back to the Philippines, well, 10 years ago. And he was talking about the Australian said, I don't know why people say how dangerous it is in the Philippines and this and that. And but I've never had any problems here, Sammy. I mean, Filipino people just aren't like that. Now, if I was going to get into the acting business or something like that, yeah, I'm pretty sure they would discriminate like they do you. I mean, they want a certain color on television, but that's all around the world, really, not just here in the Philippines. I mean, if I was going to do something like that, yeah, they probably want me to be a little light skinned, Sean, if they want to put me on TV over here.
Hey, well, Cal, I thought about writing a screenplay of my 2 trips to the Philippines. It could be a romantic comedy. I think it would be really great. You know, it could
Yeah,
either be you or it could be me. American in the Philippines. I mean, that would give people an in-depth of the story of your typical, American going to the Philippines and interacting with the ladies and what happens. So it could be very funny, especially some of the things that happen to me.
Oh my God. Yeah. I mean, now the pandemic is, I'm getting ready to make a video. I'm going to make one last warning to guys to get off those dating sites because women now are playing some real crazy games over here on these dating sites. And it's because of this pandemic.
True.
And I wouldn't meet a woman on a dating site right now. They're playing so many games and they got this poker face that you can't read. You don't know if they're serious or not. I would say just come over here because Filipinos they're so um, approachable. I don't even know why uh, guys get on the dating site. See, when I came over here, I didn't know anything about the Philippines. I didn't know anything about the people, but now I do, and so that's why I tell guys, man, I'll get off those dating sites. It's a minefield, you know. If one of those profiles every now and then you're gonna touch on a profile and it's gonna blow up on you. So it's best to
Yeah,
just get out of there.
yeah, you're
Yeah,
absolutely right. I experienced that. I just
Yeah,
gave
like,
up on them all. I gave up on them altogether.
yeah,
I
Cal.
don't
What
blame
happened
you.
when I was there in 2016? I was with a British truck driver friend of mine. He's retired now, and he married a Panay long ago, and tried to set me up with his niece. It was a great relationship. I wish it would have worked out, but I was by myself, so I went to. We were in the Pinillas Hotel, and I went to the mall next to it. I think it was the S&M Mall. I went to the food court to get something to eat. The only table left was the big one, and you could fit like 10 people in there. So I'm sitting there and I'm
Wow.
eating a plate of pancit, and this girl comes up. Are you using this chair? I'm like, no. Go ahead. I thought she was going to take the chair. No, she sat down, and her two friends sat down. Within 5 minutes, I had 10 to 12 girls at that table. That wouldn't have happened
Yeah.
here in the States in a million years.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
I was like being
Absolutely.
interrogated, and a bunch of them. I thought they were like 12 or 13 years old, and the girl said, "No, I'm 33 years old." I'm like, "Can I see some ID?" And she showed it to me. I'm like, "They do. They look like little teenage girls. They don't look like women." I
Sammy,
ended
read
up.
this comment. Read this comment.
Calvin, your boots on the ground. What is the sweet spot budget for living in the Philippines?
Oh, thank you. Well, I'm gonna tell you something. That's one question that only you can answer, but I'll keep it simple. I'll say have at least 1,500 US dollars coming in every month. I mean, don't let that discourage you. If you got 1,200, if you got 1,100 or something like that, but he's saying a sweet spot, or she's saying a sweet spot. I think you could live in just about any place. I don't live in the big cities. I used to when I lived in Cebu for 2 years, but I found out it just gets it gets expensive when you live even in the Philippines, when you live in these big cities, you find yourself spending about the same amount of money you were spending at home. So when I come to a place like St. Carlos City, I mean, $1,500 per month coming in on a regular basis, that's a sweet spot over here. But it's too many variables. You know, where you live, how you live, what you like to do. Do you like to travel? Do you cook at home or do you eat at restaurants? But just to keep it simple, I'll say 1,500 US dollars per month, and you should live pretty comfortable here.
Hey, Cal, I got a question. The inflation's gotten pretty bad over here. You have no idea. I'm just curious. Has it really gotten bad over there? I wouldn't think so. The
Well,
inflation.
certain things, John, certain things. If you go in
Oh,
the
okay.
grocery store, you go in the grocery store, it's off the chain. You wouldn't believe it because see, every Wednesday I do a electronic community pantry giveaway. So we give away two 1,200 boxes, two 1,200 peso boxes of food to two of my Filipino subscribers in San Carlos. So I buy the same thing every single week. And man, the food has just went up. I mean, it's been skyrocketed. And you wouldn't believe it. Fuel, of course, my electric bills went up. Of course, gasoline over here. But rent, it hasn't affected rent. It hasn't affected labor. Okay. But yeah, inflation has hit pretty good over here.
I got a question. I'm
Doesn't
gonna go.
affect water.
I'm sorry. I had a question for you. I wanted to go back and when you first started talking about the veteran thing. Now, do you have to be active military or it can be retired military? That it's different when you
Oh,
want to come live there.
yeah, it's a retired visa. Yeah, retired.
Okay, so
Yeah,
I'm retired military. So
yeah, you get a special visa. I've got several subscribers. They have it. It's cheap. I think it's $1,400 to apply for the visa, and then you have to have a 1,500 in the bank. Now that's
okay,
different compared to they've got two other. They actually got three other visas. One for returning Filipinos, but the other two that we as foreigners would qualify for. If you have a pension, and remember it's a pension. It's not
uh-huh.
passive income like me. You actually have to have a government pension. If you have that, then it's a $10,000 deposit. But if you don't, it's a $20,000 deposit. See, that's a lot of money. And you can't touch that money. It's a security deposit. So you
Uh-huh.
won't become a ward of the state over here.
Okay.
You understand? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some basic question there, Kuya Sunshine. What food your favorite here in the Philippines?
What's it say?
Um, what food your favorite here in the Philippines?
Oh man, I got so many, but I like sisig. I like pork sisig. I like the squid if it's cooked right.
Sisig is
I like bihon gasada if it's cooked
uh
right. It just depends on who's cooking the food over here because you can only cook chicken, beef, pork, and fish so many ways. But yeah, those are some lumpia Shanghai or Shanghai lumpia, whichever one that is. But it's too many to name. Uh, I've become basically, I got to live in. My girl, practically my wife. We've been together 3 years, so that's all we eat is Filipino food. And I don't eat balut, and I don't eat a lot of that vinegar. That vinegar, Filipinos like vinegar in a lot of their food.
Cal,
yeah.
you got to admit the food is much healthier to eat over there than here.
Oh yeah, if you're gonna just eat the Filipino diet, because most of their stuff is fresh. They get it from the market. We don't have a big refrigerator, freezer full of processed foods and stuff, Shine. We've
Because
got a
when
little, maybe, yeah,
I dropped weight pretty quickly 2 times I went over there.
yeah. But they've got so many fresh fruits and vegetables. But it's something that if you're not eating fruits and vegetables in your country, you're not going to come over here and automatically start doing it either. But as you know, my friend John, he died back in January.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
you know, you got to try to keep yourself fairly healthy. You got to help the situation. Uh, he was smoking and drinking a lot, man. I mean, and he's a grown man. He can do what he wants to do. But I think something was bothering John because every day he was drunk.
I'm glad I
Wow.
don't drink. I mean, I can't, not with this job. The only
Yeah.
thing I do that's bad is probably smoke.
Mhm.
Well, I know
And
you do.
Yeah.
would you ever say that asking for a friend is 1,500 enough with a girlfriend or a wife?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm going to tell you why. It just depends on where you live now, remember, and how you
Yeah.
live. Some people, nothing in my house costs over 300 US dollars. Only thing that costs over $300 is my split air condition unit. I had to get it for the baby. But prior to that, I was taking care of 6 people on about $1,400 per month. But I don't
Wow.
smoke, I don't drink, um, and we were living good. Shine. I'm talking about we were traveling at least once or twice a month, paying her daughter goes to a private school at 15,000 per year, which isn't a lot of money. But
Mm-hmm.
it just depends. It's too much. That's a question I really can't answer because I don't know you. But I tell you that I can live on 1,500 very easily here and still have
especially with
money
six
for my
people.
immigration. Yeah. Um, but you gotta realize Filipinos, they don't eat a whole lot. They're not like us. Rice fills them up. But yeah, you can do it. But if you
I've
want
seen a
to stay
few.
at the bar all day, you want to stay at the bar all day, and eat out all the time, and try to live like you're living in America, which defeats the purpose. The 1,500 is not enough over here.
Yeah.
I've seen some small Filipinas and Sammy there take out a lot of food before.
Yeah,
I,
but as long as you got that 25 kilo, as long as you got that 25 kilo sack of rice in the house, that goes a long way.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
now Sean mentioned something to me. I don't know if you hold it, you would hold it true that when I come over there, a lot of the health issues that I got going on would pretty much clear up. Like
Well, with asthma.
no, I got like high blood pressure and stuff like that.
If not, they would improve.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would still bring my medication. It's going to
My,
improve because it's not the stress level over here is so low. See, I suffer from anxiety. I
yeah.
did, but when I'm over here, I don't have it because nothing's nobody's in a hurry over here.
Uh
No,
huh.
The things that I used to worry about at home, I don't worry about here. Money, relationships. I've got more money than bills now, so my stress level went way down. So yeah, your blood pressure probably is going to improve. I mean, you got
Yeah.
a beautiful woman laying next to you, or beautiful partner laying next to you. That helps a lot, and
Yeah. It does.
that'll cure up a whole lot of stuff, Robert.
Very
and you,
true.
I can see you don't have the stress of keeping that woman happy. She's going to be happy if you're with her
Yeah.
for the most
Yeah,
part.
absolutely. It takes very little. My American wife, on the other
Oh,
hand, she was never happy,
yeah.
no
Wow.
matter what I did. It wasn't enough.
You're right. But
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
I've
true.
found a love interest over there, so I know what you're saying. It's much more. It's a whole different relationship than I've ever had here with
It is. It is.
it is totally different. Um, so I agree with you 100% on that. I've never experienced anything like what I'm experiencing now.
Yeah, see, I tell people all the time over here, we don't get lucky, we get unlucky. Because most of the women you meet over here, they're old fashioned, they're outstanding people. But you can get unlucky over here if you don't take your time, if you don't see the red flags, because they're there. The red flags are there. If
Yeah,
the Filipino you're dealing with is not just giving you the attention of your life, that's a red flag because they're very attentive.
yeah,
I mean, they'll take your socks off if you ask them to. They'll do all of that. So if she's not doing all of that, that's a red flag.
Mm-hmm. Gamer,
What's the
congratulations to
okay?
you, Gamer. Yes, continue. Sorry. You have question, Robert?
Is that
No, somebody asked me a question.
Mm-hmm.
What should I
Sure.
go on a vegetarian diet, red meat and pork for older adults?
Mm-hmm.
Me, it's different because I suffered a stroke over a year and a half ago, so my whole diet changed.
Uh-huh.
I I don't eat salt. I don't do soft drinks anymore. Uh, Canned vegetables, stuff like that. I don't eat. I eat all my vegetables fresh. So I try to eat a lot better today than I did.
Mm-hmm.
My weight gain is
yeah,
because I need the right knee surgery done.
And yeah, Kuya Sunshine, you live here for that long, so what word offend you that Filipino use while talking to them?
what you say? What? I didn't hear you.
What word that can offend you that while Filipino talking to them? Because we have a language barrier, right? And some Filipino don't know what they call this one don't know about Black American what yeah
Yeah, yeah.
offend
Well,
you or
when I first came over here, Negro used to bother me, but it doesn't
yeah
bother me anymore because Filipinos they don't know they don't use the N word, but I hadn't heard Negro in since
yeah
I was a
Negro.
child, and you know they'll still use it today, but I know it's in an innocent way. They really
Yeah,
don't
and
mean anything
Filipino
back. They don't mean anything back.
Yeah,
mhm.
it's not like over here.
Yeah,
Oh
Filipino
my God,
think
no,
that,
no.
if they call the black guy that oh there's a Negro, if they can see they can if a Filipino can see a black guy, they will say, oh, there's a Negro there. A Negro here in the Philippines case is a black guy or a black man, something like that.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I agree with Calvin on that. Is over there, Filipinos don't know what that nasty word means over here. And I don't mean Negro. I mean Calvin knows what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah,
mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, see, I don't. I used to think that there was nobody more obsessed with race than Americans, but Australians are too. But those are about the only two countries we're so obsessed with race, and I don't get it.
you know, I've told lots of people my father was a bigot, and embarrassed me many times that a lot of my friends are bringing him home. So I take offense to anyone that uses words like that. I raised my daughter not to be that way, and
Yeah, yeah.
it's just
I,
an ugly word. It's just an ugly word, man.
Uh huh.
I
And to
But
just
be
can't
honest,
imagine.
the people that use the word Calvin, they're the ones that are ignorant.
I've
yeah,
never
I like.
met a happy racist. I've never met a happy racist before.
Yeah,
Yeah. Hey,
They
Cal.
all seem miserable.
I liked filling out job applications years ago because my grandparents are my lineage. I had one that was German and one was Irish, and each one of those married a Chippewa Indian. So I'm half red, half white. So I'm pink.
Mm.
Some people didn't appreciate the humor. I said, "Yeah, red and white make pink. You mix the colors together." Uh,
Well, a guy told me, he said that his grandmother told him, don't check any of those boxes. Said, make your own box and put human right there and check that.
yeah,
I thought that was interesting.
I didn't
Okay,
know if
what's
you knew
this
that.
question, Sammy?
I didn't know if you knew that when you met me, Cal. That I'm half Native American. I can't grow a
No, I
beard and
didn't.
mustache.
But hell, a lot of but you wear your hair like that.
Well, yeah, it's the only hair I can grow. I don't want to be insulting to you, Cal, because you don't have any on top of your head.
Yeah, I used to, believe it or not, when I came to the Philippines in 2018, when I came back, I had a nice set of hair, but I went to Dumagetti and got a bad haircut, Robert. The
Yeah.
guy, my line goes like this. But see, if you look at Sammy, Filipinos, they don't have a line in the front. They've got like, you know, uh, bangs, their hair hangs over. So he cut
Yeah.
my line way back here to have, he cut half my head off, half my hair off with a, yeah, with a straight razor, and it wasn't gonna grow back. I could have
Oh
killed
my.
him, man. I was so angry. So
That's
yeah,
messed up.
my hair wasn't always like this.
Well, yeah, as you can see, Calvin, my problem is here.
Yeah, I
Up
could
on
have
the
killed
top.
him, man.
Kuya Calvin,
So
gonna ask there
And
that Calvin, you are on medication. You get them from the VA clinic in Manila?
well, I'm not on any medications, thankfully, but by me being a veteran, I could get them from the VA in Manila, but I'm a far away from there. I mean, it wouldn't even be worth it. I'd have to get on a plane and fly to Manila, get my medication, and fly back. But if
they
you
would.
are a veteran and you want to go to that VA, it's an outpatient clinic, by the way. It's on the grounds of the embassy. Make sure you sign up for it first. You gotta sign up for it first. You can't just show up uh, and try to get treatment. And it's also military. What do they call it when uh, when you get a when you get hurt while you're in the service? What do they call that,
Oh God,
Robert?
I forgot.
Oh, I can't remember.
I forgot. I can't remember either.
Well, that's the only
Um.
ones that they accept there.
Oh, okay. So it has to be service
No.
connected. So it has to be
Yeah,
service connected.
yeah, service connected. Yeah, service connected. That's it. Yeah. But
That's knowledge for
if
what?
you've never been to Manila and you come to the Philippines, you have to go to the Manila. It's a few things you must see. Number one is that embassy there. It's one of the probably one of the most beautiful
Oh,
embassies that the United States has. Certainly one of the largest.
yeah. I remember passing it going to the Manila hotel when I stayed there for a week. To the right, we're taking a bus from the airport, and to the right, if you're heading toward the Manila Hotel from the airport, you look to the right, you see a large skyscraper, and on the side of it, it says Bureau of Foreign Affairs. And while on the bus, I was the one that said it. I looked at that. Oh, so that's where the foreigners go to cheat on their wives.
Yeah.
Sammy, I'll be
Some people
right
didn't
back.
think it was. I think some people didn't get the humor. That's what I was dead when it came to a lot of my humor there because they look at you funny, like what? Where it'd bring the house down here in the states, you know. I was just playing with the words,
Are
you
you
know.
still with us, Sammy?
What, Kuya?
Um,
Yeah,
What?
okay,
because
we didn't get the questions,
they're going
Cal.
in and out. Am I going in and out?
No, we didn't hear your
Okay.
question, or we didn't quite catch it. You asked us, one of us, a question. I can't remember.
Mhm.
Not you,
Yeah.
Sammy. Cal did. Cal asked a question.
Oh, yes.
No, I said, are we going in and out? Am I going in and out, or can you hear me?
No, all good.
Can you hear you fine?
Um,
Okay.
anyway, Kuya Calvin, you are living here already in the Philippines. So what is the best advice you can give to all foreigner that would like to retire here in the Philippines?
Yeah, yeah. shut the fuck up and mind your own business over here, and you're gonna be fine. That's the best piece of advice I can give you over here, because Filipinos, they leave you alone, man. The Philippines is like a unicorn. I mean, you're genuinely welcome here. You got to go out of your way to find trouble here. I mean, really, man. The people here, they literally roll out the brightest red carpet for you, but you can mess it up by getting drunk, by being belligerent, trying to think you're better than they are, and all of that. But yeah, if you just basically mind your own business, you man, they go out of their way. They bend over backwards to help you over here. That's the reason why I haven't left, man. I'm treated so well here, better
Yeah,
than
but
I've
Cal,
ever been treated
when I
in my
was there,
whole life.
I didn't like getting treated like I was rich and posh and everything. I'm like, no, don't call me Sean. They were calling me Sir Sean. This I'm like, just call me Sean. I'd rather hang out with them than a lot of other people I know. Like when I went on a cruise once, I was hanging out with the workers than the guests. I said, because you people seem more real.
Yeah, I've run across that in the
Yeah,
stream, Sean,
you're
where
going in and out, Shine.
yeah, I've
Oh,
run
I
okay.
guess
across.
because you're driving.
Yeah, I'm around Atlanta.
Yeah, I ran across that when I'm on some of the streams. They'll go, Sir Robert, and I say, just call me Robert. I said I didn't earn that
Yeah,
rank in the service. And
Sammy,
every,
Sammy, let him know he's going in and out real bad. Maybe because he's
Um,
driving.
you are good, kuya. Your audio is
Okay.
clear.
Yeah, I'm north of Atlanta.
Yeah.
And yeah, another question, kuya, follow up. Um, how much a foreigner that they can bring here in the Philippines if they like to retire here in the Philippines? Because if you saw the video of Paul Old Dog, that his name is John Teo, that he turned to nothing. So what you can advise on that, kuya?
Okay, say it again because you were breaking up, Sammy.
Um, if you can see the video of Paul Old Dog, that John turned to nothing. So I'm asking you how much the amount of money that they can bring here to retire in the Philippines.
How much money to retire?
yeah,
Yeah,
How much money do you need to retire here in the Philippines?
yeah,
Is that what the question is?
yeah,
Yeah, that's a tough question to answer because I would say this: make sure you have a passive income that's coming in every month. Y'all seen this? There's a popular video going around. I think Old Dog New Tricks interviewed some guy, and he bought like 35,000 US over or something, and he went broke. And now he doesn't have anything coming in, um, and that's a big problem over here in the Philippines because you're a long way from home,
true.
and as much as the Filipino people love you over here, they can't help you. They don't have it. They'll do what
Yeah,
they can, but it's best that you probably gonna have to end up going to the embassy, getting a loan, and come back home. But I would say don't come over here unless you have at least 1,000 US dollars per month coming in on a regular basis.
On a
That's a
pension,
start.
right?
And yeah.
I tell them don't go over there without a
I
pension,
mean,
is what I'd say.
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. Don't come over here unless you got a passive income.
oh,
Oh, loading. He's buffering,
Oh,
guys.
dang.
but I'm getting a lot of my questions answered here.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I said. He said, stagnant, wages. I mean, that's why I say don't go over there without a pension. because you'll always have a constant flow of money coming in.
Well, I mean, I'll have my Social Security showing, plus I'm going to be tapping into my VA benefits also.
Uh huh.
So I'll have those two incomes coming in.
Because if old dog don't have anything, that makes me worried. I like old dog. He's a great guy.
No, 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 no. That's not what I said.
Oh,
He
okay.
he he interviewed a guy
Oh, okay.
who came over here with $35,000 and tried to make it for the last 3 or 4 years until his Social Security kicked in. It didn't work.
Yeah,
I mean, old dog is 67 years old or something like that. He's got I'm sure he's already getting his uh,
I,
Social Security. He's
well, I
got a
figured he got a
passive
nice
income
pen.
coming in.
Yeah, I figured he had a nice pension
Yeah.
too.
that's what I always that's what I advise to my friends here, Kuya Calvin, that be careful for your partner. Yeah, especially if you are long distance relationship, because you don't know, yeah, you don't know if you met in person, they are going to, suck all your money. And and as what I say to you, that don't let your LDR to let them know how much money you have. And yeah, control your money. Don't let your girlfriend control your money. And as Rudy say, as Kuya Rudy there say that he got hooked up with a girl who took all his dog. Yeah, indeed.
Well, Sammy, Cal, you probably might agree with this. When I went over there, I didn't let her control the money, but whenever we did shopping, I gave her the money and let her do the transactions because they would try to get more out of me than her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't do LDR relationships, and I would discourage anyone from doing that. No LDRs, because when you're in the United States and they're in the Philippines, that's not a long distance relationship. That's a long, 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 long distance relationship. And just from living over here, it never works because you're human beings. The Filipino gets lonely, okay? And it's first come, first serve over here.
Hmm.
All right, you could be chatting with her forever. And if some guy shows up and she likes the guy, and yeah,
You're out
she's
of
gonna
luck.
push you to the side. I'm sorry. It's just I wouldn't do a long distance relationship. Why would you want to put yourself through all of that uh pain and suffering and misery?
True.
Yeah, I
It's really not even a long distance relationship. It's a long distance conversation. It becomes a relationship after you've been over here and you tasted the fruit and then you go back home. Now it's a relationship because you can't miss what you never had. You can't miss what you never had. But
Indeed.
once you've had it and you got to go back and you start missing it, man, I wouldn't do that to myself. I wouldn't have a relationship here until I could stay here. And that's why I had some Filipinos on my panel one time. I had an all Filipino panel. And that's what the young lady said. We like older men because they can afford to stay here. They don't have to go back and forth like the younger guys do. So that's something you can. That's from the Filipina says that
yeah, but Cal, is it okay to
they
do
want
it like what
somebody.
my cousin did?
I
But
can't
my
hear you,
cousin,
Sean.
is it okay to that I was trying to replicate what my cousin did? He married one. They've been married for 20 almost 20 years now. They got 4 daughters, but they live half the year here and half the year over there.
Quit it, booby.
Maybe I'm not coming through very good.
Wifey is there, Kuya.
Yeah, I can't. I can't. What did he say, Sammy?
They are all greetings to each one another, Kuya. Just hi and hello, and then they agreed for what we are talking here.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
Can you hear me, Sammy?
Yes, Kuya.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see, I wanted to bring my Filipina here because I know I could provide a good quality life for her.
Mm-hmm. Kuya Calvin is loading.
But the sad thing is, it would take her away from her parents or whatnot.
Uh-huh. And that's what I told here before, Kuya. I shared it before that yeah, be careful as always. Don't even they are showing you a good side, but don't give your all trust to the person because yeah, you don't know that if you met there that and then after a couple of weeks they are going to change their attitude because you are already there, and then they, you know, and then don't let your girlfriend let know how much you have in your bank account, and then don't let your girlfriend control your money.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
should have done that. Make as many Panay friends as I can, and then when I go over there, whatever happens, happens.
yeah, true.
And then have the relationship then. You know,
And then always leave your money in your bank account, especially if you are, if you are already here, and for in case of emergency you have money to get a ticket to come back there. Save your money.
but yeah, but I have to say it was very difficult to resist not wanting to get into an LDR with the individual I was in an LDR with. I
Mm-hmm.
really liked her.
Maybe Kuya Calvin lost his signal. Bishi! Mega love shout out, Bishi!
I guess that's just us males, the way we are. It was hard not to take that step where I shouldn't have done that.
How so,
Mm-hmm.
Sean?
Huh?
How so?
I I think it's better that you meet in person first to make that we're in a serious relationship,
True.
because it would probably work better that way than just just by talking here and then after a week or two jumping into an LDR and you haven't met in person. Meeting in person is a different dynamic than just talking here and here and there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because she may not like the way I kiss. I may not like the way she does. She may not like that I wear novelty boxer shorts, or you know or the cologne that you wear. Don't wear any cologne, and if you
Mm-hmm.
do, only have like a dabble on your finger on your neck, very lightly, and go with one that's not harsh, because if it's harsh, Panays for some reason don't like it.
True. And guys, Kuya Sunshine lost his signal maybe because he's
I
not
think,
at home.
yeah, they probably hate that worse than somebody passing gas next to them, because at least that fades.
Mm-hmm. Or that like a fucking double heads. Oh my gulay.
But charisma, she liked that. What I used, I just put a little dabble on my finger, went like this here on my neck, and that was it. That was enough. But she would barely hit on it, but it was smooth. It's called Obsession by men, Obsession for Men, and the nickname for it is Sex in a Bottle. And they seem to really like that. It's really smooth. It's not harsh, but you only want to use very little bit of it, just a dab on your finger, and go like that.
Kuya Calvin guys message me that yeah, his connection is lost, and yeah, he will going to try next time. Thank you so much, Kuya Calvin. If you are still listening there, thank you so much for having your time here in my panel. I really, really appreciate it. And then yeah, I hope my friends here, especially to all foreigner there, I hope you get a little bit you can get
Ah,
idea.
I, I
yeah, I
got a
love
few.
having Calvin.
I got a few questions answered that I didn't have clear.
And I like that about Calvin. It doesn't matter how big your channel is, he'll come down and join you if he can. I like that.
Kuya Halfway, thank you so much. BCMMK, mega love shout out to you. Thank you so much for comment. And Kuya Randy Shantuber, thank you so much, guys. Yeah. Adrian
And he,
Gibson.
yeah, a lot of people I've met on his channel. Some of them have made their own uh, channels, like Cliff and Rue. Excellent. They came from his channel. They're an excellent couple, and they're very funny. And there is one guy named Buck that was totally hilarious. It came from Cal's channel. But I said I'm going to make it a point to try to help Buck get a Panay because he seems kind of skeptical, but he's very funny.
Good.
My gulay.
So 2 days, Sammy.
Last day. Tomorrow is the day.
Yeah.
Tomorrow is the day.
Yeah, I was on Cliff and Rue's live stream, one of the very first ones, and I
Mm-hmm.
know the neighborhood that Cliff comes from. Okay, and if you hear a loudspeaker, it it's usually when over here. If you hear a loudspeaker, it's somebody that's part of the police department. They speak over their loudspeaker above their police patrol car, and I guess they were selling fish or something. But when it cracked through for the first time, really loud in their neighborhood during their live stream, the look on Cliff's face was hilarious. He had that look on his face like, man, somebody's going to get shot. I told him that, dude. That was hilarious. I said, you still got the Westerner in you there. Because in his neighborhood, they're using a speaker like that. There's a standoff or a shooting about ready to happen.
You know, every now and then it doesn't happen all the time, Sean. But I got a guy that stands across the street when I go to the store, and he's got one of those. I don't want to say it's a karaoke box, but it's like a PA box, and he'll sit there and just preach and quote from the Bible for like an hour and a half, and I can hear him in my apartment.
Uh huh.
He's across the street, just quoting quotes from the Bible, and he'll stay out there for like an hour, hour and a half.
Uh-huh. Yes, Kuya Calvin, guys. Maybe he can't come back again because his connection is yeah lost. Calvin is a
If,
good guy. Yes, indeed, Kuya Leonard.
if you can hear us, Cal, I would appreciate you coming to Sammy's live stream. That's great.
I
Yeah,
appreciate
Good to
it
see him
too.
again.
and yeah, please connect to him, guys, because I dropped his link. And if you can scroll down, I have Q&A there too.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
And
he's your
remember.
boot. Cal is your boots on the ground. Good live stream to go to. He's your boots on the ground if there's anything you want to need to know.
Yeah, because I
yeah,
already subscribed to him already. So
thank you so much, Robert.
Yeah, I thought he'd been over there for like 4 or 5 years already.
He stay here a little bit long.
Yeah, if I was happy over there, I wouldn't want to come back home either. The only thing that would bring me back here is my kids. That's why
Mm-hmm.
I can't leave. I got 4 children.
So guys, I don't like to stay long on this live stream because I need to finish something here and outside. Yeah, I'm so busy today, guys, and tomorrow. And I hope that I can do live stream tomorrow, guys. Is my yeah, you know already what is tomorrow.
yep.
And Kuya Sean, see you later on. And yeah, thank
Oh,
you so
one more
much
thing.
for coming here.
Step
Yes.
three earlier today. Step 3 finished.
Oh, congratulations.
Awesome, awesome, brother.
Congratulations. And also to Gamer, if you are still there, Gamer, congratulations that you are already monetized too as well. And to you, Kuya Sean, thank you. Yeah. I'm so happy for you. My gulay. So let's going to set up later on to your everything there in yeah, YouTube studio.
Oh, I do appreciate you helping me with mine too, Sammy. Thank you. Because I was lost when I went under trying to do things on it.
John Queen, if you are still there, can you please call me in my messenger, John Queen, or message me? Kuya Dana, no, not yet. Not yet, Kuya Dana. It's yeah, it's been still a long process to finish it. This kind of person is that's why there's a lot of Filipino community don't like him.
But
And
they don't like who?
John Queen,
Yeah, John Quinn.
yeah.
Yeah, well, you actually you commit social suicide. They do it to yourself. And when the Panay community starts not liking you, you might as well go ahead and commit ritual suicide. There's no
Yeah.
coming back from that.
That's why his life is so sad. Always drinking, drinking there. So and no partner because of what yeah, what his show. You know
Yeah.
what only I can advise you, John Queen. Respect and love yourself. Learn to love yourself and respect yourself. Yeah. Because
Amen.
if you respect and if you love yourself, people will give that to you too as well. If they can see that. But as long as I yeah, as far as I know, I saw that yeah, everywhere that you came. Oh my god, I wasn't say that to you that you wasn't respect yourself as well. So how can other people can respect you? And to be honest, guys, I'm so proud that I am a lady boy. I am a gay, to be short. Yeah, I have a mustache, guys. Yeah, I know that. You don't need to told me. I know that, and I can see that. I have a mirror here. You don't need to tell me that. I have a
Well, you
mirror.
got to. You can
Thing.
go to a circus here. I could show you a couple of bearded women over here.
Yeah.
I
There's
don't
some women that's got more
need a
facial hair than I
mirror.
got.
You know, I have a mirror here that I can show my body and I can show myself. And you don't need to tell that yeah, John Queen. You don't need to say that. And did you miss what I did yesterday? Oh, pity on you. Shame on you, John Queen. That you can see my ass, lol.
Yeah, but like I said, I've seen women with beards and mustaches. Real women. So it goes both ways.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
I just
Kuya
want
Dance,
one.
indeed. And not appropriate. Kuya Papa Girls, indeed. I give him yeah a consideration last time yesterday that I wasn't hide him, but finally now I hide him because yeah, that's it, that's what he want, he like. And to be honest, guys, I would like you to know this if you don't know. He came up to other sorry for this, guys, wait. He came up to other panel and yeah, show his banana or her his naked body. And to be honest, I have, oh my god, as what I say, I have a mirror here. I have a mirror. I can see my mustache. I can see myself. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that may work with the Western women, but sending junk mail to a Panay will not get you attention.
Nah.
They don't like that.
Vinko, thank you so much. Yeah. Wait,
That's
what
good.
Sammy is gay when this happened, Lul? Um, Kuya Dana, I am a little boy. Yeah, I told that already, Kuya Dana, in Rinal live stream. I am a lady boy, something like that. Anytime, every time that I met a new friend, excuse me, I always directly say that I am a lady boy, and I'm proud of it. Yeah,
Yes, you do. You did to me.
regardless Spanish or women have them to your cares. Yeah, Sean Moore is the trucker G. Hmm? No, Kuya Sean Moore, YouTube channel is Sean Trucker with BS. Trucking with
Oh, yeah.
BS.
There you go.
Yeah, FYI by G. Yeah, good evening to you. And his camera is frozen, but we can still hear him maybe.
Oh, you can still hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, you're frozen.
Why? You have
Glad,
someone in the
glad.
phone?
Oh, I'm glad I didn't have my tongue sticking out or anything like that.
But we can't see you. Yeah, we can't see you, but we can still hear you.
How's that?
Yeah, we say here, see you now.
Yeah, we can see now. Yeah, you need to flip your camera and then back again, you know.
Yeah, it took them all day to get me in the door and unloaded. My appointment was at noon, and I just now got out of there.
Wow.
And we're talking major detention. They're going to pay me for sitting there that long. I
Ah,
should have
okay,
been
okay.
unloaded hours ago and out of there.
Okay, Kuya Shantiuber, you are telling FYI by G that yeah. Okay, Kuya Shan. Sorry for misunderstanding. And guys, please
Oh,
check out everyone's channel there. Shantiu, hey Shantiuber by Kuya Gords. Papa Gords, thank you so much, Papa
hello.
Gords. Uh, Shan William, thank you so much for coming.
Wow, Sam, you had all three of us in here: Sean Tuber, Sean, me, and Sean Williams. That rarely happens. All three of us are together.
Shantiuber, Shan Williams,
And Sean
Sean.
BS.
On BS.
Yeah, there's a lot of Sean here. And there's two Gordon there too, FYI by G and Kuya Gords. Yeah, they are both Gordon too.
I
Hello,
thought they were the
Bruce.
same person.
What?
I thought Papa Gourds and Kuya Gourds were the same people.
Yeah. What I mean is FYI by G is there in the chat, and that he is Gordon and Papa G is Gordon too as well. So two Gordon, three Sean. Oh my gulay. What else? Oh, thank you so much, guys. Yeah, I can't stay long, guys, because I need to finish in front of my house to prepare tomorrow. Yeah, Kuya Papa Guards, thank you again, Papa Guards. Yeah, and to all my friends that who are sending their short video greetings to me, thank you so much, and I will edit that tonight so I can upload it tomorrow. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate your effort, and you wasn't forget my birthday. Yeah. FYI is the one that used to drive OTR like you. What? For your information, is the one that used to drive OTR like you. What is OTR, Kuya Sean?
Over the road, OTR. Over
Ah, okay.
the road. It's abbreviated.
And one and only Sammy. Oh, Papa Gords. Thank you so much, Papa Gords. Yeah. And regards me to Ate Aisa, Papa Gords. Yeah, they could have a safe flight, Papa Gords. Oh, Gords stands for Gordon. Yeah, indeed. G, FYI by G, G is stands for Gordon. Good edition, bro. Yeah, indeed. And guys, what do you call this one? To all my friend there, if you are in the background, if you can come, if you subscribe my channel, and then if you can type here in the chat, please unsubscribe me and subscribe again, because I always set up now my live stream to only subscriber can chat, because there's a lot of douchebags there that um trolling, but already how can I, yeah, but I hide, or yeah, I hide John Queen, guys, because it's too much, guys. It's too much. I give him a chance yesterday, yeah, that not to block him or to hide him,
Yeah.
but he get too much. He get too much, and yeah,
It's
John
not like
Queen,
you did. It's
if
not
you're
like you
listening,
didn't.
shame on you.
Not like you didn't warn me, Sammy. You did.
Yeah, guys, I have a question on you guys. Yeah, especially in the chat. Did I disrespect you guys?
No.
Did I say bad, yeah, if I say bad or if I disrespect you or if I have a yeah, if I have a mistake, please tell my mistake, not to others. Because I yeah, my mistake and can change my I can change my mistake. And if you say if you tell to others that what is my mistake, what is my they can change myself. I'm the one who are responsibility to change myself. So tell my mistake. you know if I unsubscribe, I will lose my 12 months badge. Papa Gorge, you are good there, Papa Gorge, because you what do you call this one, Papa Gorge? You can still chat there because I set up my live stream already, Papa God. So all of you there that who are in the chat, you are all good. And to those who are in the background that can chat in my live here, if you are if you subscribe me, guys, yeah, and subscribe me again. And again, to all there in the chat, yeah, you are all good. You don't need to do anything. Papa Gors, don't yeah, don't unsubscribe me, Papa Gors, my gulay. So, Aki, a year, GB hand up, paying 128K a year, lul. Never saw me. Kuya Sean, Tiyover, thank you so much. Yeah. Well, one time you called me a Pugi. Yes, Papa. You are Pugi, Papa. Guap, yeah. Guapo. And to be honest, guys, yeah. And maybe I will off all my gadgets today because I don't like battery. I don't like yeah, no, to be honest, guys, to all my friends there in Facebook and Messenger, yeah, I will off maybe my Messenger or my connection, guys, because I need to finish, guys. My God, I need to finish this and
But subscribe and go to Sunshine Shoulders' um, his live streams. You'll learn a lot, and he
uh-huh,
continues to cover everything over and over again. And then he's always
uh-huh,
got something new. He's got a great channel.
uh-huh,
But I'm subbed to so many people. I mean, there are times I miss people for a while because I'm always over at someone else's stream.
uh-huh. Little toddler, make a love shout out to you. I hope I pronounce your your name. And guys, before I'm gonna end, please to all my friend there that who are an YouTuber, please type 143 there in the chat. So my night would drop your link directly. Yeah. Dana Jones, thank you so much, Dana. And to Kuya Randy, thank you so much, Kuya Randy, ha. Okay, if I see you online, I will follow you. Papa Gorge, pinch me, Papa Gorge, don't palo-palo. Maybe only, Papa Gorge, maybe only, yeah. Maybe only. Anyway, guys,
Oh yeah, Robert, I gotta say, you remember?
yes, kuya.
Can you hear
Continue.
me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, if you remember what Cal said about the stress,
yeah,
he
Uh-huh.
goes, "I'm telling you, the stress just bleeds away when you're over there."
yeah. I believe that it will. That's the whole
Mm-hmm.
reason I want to get out of the states. I do. I mean, it's
That's
just
one of the first things I noticed being there. And that's why nobody's in a hurry. There's no rat race there like here, and the
Mm-hmm.
stress just bleeds away.
yeah.
You feel so much better.
You're right, and I believe my health would improve going over there because it's so
Mm-hmm.
stressful here. Uh-oh, he's buffering now.
Mm-hmm. And additional, guys, and additional advice to all my friends there that yeah, to all my girlfriends there that who are listening right now, please take good care of yourself because there's a lot of married people that would like to have another relationship to play you around. To be honest, don't be yeah, don't be like you know Don't be a
Yeah.
fool. Yeah, don't ah because there's a lot of people that they are so attracted, and they are so kind. Because of their kindness, even they are married, girls will fall in love to them too. So please guys, girls, yeah, control yourself, and yeah, and to all boys there that be loyal to your partner. Be loyal, because karma is real. Every week in Philippines adds months to your life. Indeed, Papa Gords, indeed. And yeah, toddler, Robert Dan. Am I right to pronounce that name? Yeah.
Tadler.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But that is very true statement you made, Sammy. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed.
And like I said, I'm very true to who I'm with.
Mm-hmm. Like the TikTok that I done. You are the love of my life,
I was going to mention that.
and only to my wife. Like that now. Second only to your wife. Yeah. But yeah, to all my friends there that yeah, who are doing that, sorry guys, I'm not pointing at anyone here. I'm just saying the fact, yeah, that yeah, because I have an experience on that, guys. I have an experience in that that a married guy would like to, yeah, would like to have me. And it's been a long time, guys. It's been a long time. Yeah, last 8 months ago maybe. And after that, yeah, I'm not going to, yeah, you are still my best friend, and I'm not going to dive on that kind of situation to have a relationship to a married person, because it will be a bad feedback on me too as well, because I'm something like that and something like this. And then I told him that it's going to be a friends only. Yeah. And anyway, guys, I need to move now because it's already 8. Yeah, time is so fast. Time is gold. Robert, I
Thank
would like to end my live stream, and anyone there, thank you so much, guys. See you next time. And
you,
yeah,
Sammy.
love you all. See you next time, and be safe as always, and stay healthy. Yeah, thank you so much, guys. Love you all. Bye.